Yeah, it started, guys. Guys, please, once my screen is visible, please tell me. Anyone? My screen is visible, guys.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, thank you, Ganesh. Thank you for confirmation. Yeah, we can go to our class. There is a batch 3, Maven. Yesterday, we have completed this whole thing, theoretical part. And we have discussed with the file also, acceptable file for where operations Maven operations. And today class we are going to discuss about Maven practical things. Okay, yeah, guys. Anyone, what we do the Maven? What we going to do Maven? Maven తో మనము ఏం చేయగలము? Maven. What is the use of Maven, guys? Anyone? Anyone in our class? Anyone? Yogeshwari? Are there Yogeshwari?
Sir.
Yeah, Krishna.
Yeah, tell me. What is the use of Maven? What we are doing Maven? Why we learn the Maven?
Maven is a build tool.
Yeah.
By using Maven, we get packages and artifacts.
Yes. Packages or artifact rights. Both are same. But some companies we call the packages, some company we call the artifact rights. Okay. Both are same. Yeah. Thanks.
After that, we deploy the application server
Yeah.
after building the tools.
Yeah. Yeah. In Ganesh, in your point, what is the Maven? What is the use of Maven?
Same, sir.
Same. Yeah. Good. Then, what we are doing, guys, here, we are going to build the code. We are going to build the code, Java code. Yes or no? Just we need to rough introduction of about Java code. Okay, we don't develop any Java code. Just one rough introduction about the Java code. Okay, just I can go to Google. Just I can type the what is the type, what is the format Maven accepted, guys. What is the format of Maven accepted? What is the file Maven accepted? Form.xml file. Okay, just we're going to go to, okay, open the first link, guys. Open the first link. It's a Java based. Okay, you can see here, this is the developer developing the code. Just it's a sample code, guys. It's a just sample code. I can show the just a sample code. Don't think this is the developer developing in real time. Developer developing the plenty code. Okay, just it's a sample code for our practice purpose. Just I can copy this code. Guys. Copy this one and I can paste here. Yeah, I can paste here. This is a form.xml format. Form.xml file. Form.xml format code. Okay, here you can see. You can see here, guys. You can understand what happened. What type of code it is. You can see concentration here. The package. You can see here packaging. Yes or no? Here you can see packaging. It's a jar package. It's a jar package, guys. It's a jar package. What is the jar package? What type of application it's a jar package? If we build this code, what we get? We get the standalone application. We get the some standalone application. Then we can build this code. We can build this code. What type of package we get, guys, right now? What type of packages we get? మనం ఎటువంటి ప్యాకేజెస్ ని పొందుతాం? If build this code, if we going to build this code using of MAVEN tool, we build this code. What type of package we get? Anyone? Ganesh?
Sir.
Use MAVEN tool, we gonna build this code. Okay, what type of package we get?
Standard loan, sir.
Huh?
Standard loan.
Yes, good. But you can say jar package because here
Jar, yes, sir.
jar package is standalone also correct. Standalone also correct. If here in some code developer developing in real time, if here same place, it's going to be var. Var it means it's a web application. It means web applications, guys. It means web application. In AR means enterprises application. AR means enterprise application. Okay. Here we can, if you're going to see the code, if you are going to real time, you can see the code. You can go to see the code. Just you can analyze. Yeah, it's a jar package. We're gonna build this code. We get the jar package. You get the some information. Here we have the package. Here we have the packaging, guys. Okay. Artifact IDs. Project name. It's nothing but you can see here we have a start the code. It's a project is the start the code and ending is the project code. You can see the difference. It's going to be slash. It means the code is completed. Here we will open the code project. We are going to open the project and we're gonna close the project. That is the syntax we have. That is the syntax we have, guys. Okay. We don't bother about code, guys. We don't bother about code. Just for we have a ref knowledge about code. Ref knowledge about the code. Okay. We have some tools like SonarQube tools and Nexus tools. But in our whatever in our course there is we don't mention SonarQube and Nexus tools. But don't worry, guys. We are create the videos SonarQube and Nexus and we can upload into YouTube channel. Okay. Just I upload the YouTube channel. That time you can get the one more type of picture. What is the use of SonarQube tool is nothing but it's a code quality tool, and Nexus tool is it's a central repository tool. It's like whatever packages we get, jar packages, we need to store the package in Nexus repository. It's like GitHub, guys. Don't worry, we can create the videos and we can upload it into our YouTube channel. If you have an interest, you can go to YouTube and or you can take some Google search. You can learn the SonarQube Nexus tools. It's not big tools. It's a very smallest tool. It's taken only one day. Okay, it's a very easiest tools. Okay. That time if you are using SonarQube and Nexus tools, that time just we have a dependencies. Inside the dependencies we need to give the SonarQube Nexus credentials. That's all. We don't do anything. We can apply MAVEN commands. It's going to be work. Sonar and Nexus also work. MAVEN goals. Okay. Okay, guys. Then we can understand what type of package this is. One, it's a jar package. It's a jar package. Okay. Next, we come to okay. We have the code right now. We have the code and we can get the one picture. It's a standalone application code. Then we need to build that code. How are we gonna build that code? Using of MAVEN goals. What type of goals we have? What type of goals we have? Yes. What type of goals we have? MAVEN goals. Before we need to know MAVEN have the 3 life cycles, guys. MAVEN have the 3 life cycles. MAVEN have the 3 life 3 life cycles. 3 life cycles. 3 life cycles. I will explain. In these life cycles, we have the goals, guys. In these 3 life cycles, we have the goals. Okay. Don't confuse. If you have interview questions, if you are the MAVEN needs that company, interview questions definitely is asking our architecture. It means MAVEN directory structure and MAVEN life cycles. MAVEN life cycles and goals. Okay. Okay. What are the 3 life cycles? What are the 3 life cycles? First one, that I want to written life cycles here. Copy. I want to paste life cycles. Just I want to big screen. Life cycles here, and in this life cycle, which type of goals we have? I'm gonna written here. Goals. Don't confuse, guys. Goals it means commands. Goals it means commands. Goals it means commands, guys. Okay. In this MAVEN terminology, we called the commands. We called the goals. Okay. First life cycle. What is the first life cycle? Is a clean life cycle, guys. Clean. Clean. If you are going to use the MAVEN goals like clean, if you are going to use the we are going to life cycle of clean life cycle, there is a goal. Goal is clean. Clean. It means the command. Goal it means command, guys. It's nothing but other than it's nothing. Goal it means nothing. Okay. Clean. We are applying this goal. We are applying the MAVEN clean goal. MAVEN clean goal. What happened? Just I can write the direct goals, guys. I can write the how we gonna apply the MVN clean. This is the goal. We need to apply in MAVEN server. Okay. What happen if you gonna apply this goal? If you're gonna apply this goal, what happen? This goal will delete the previous build files, guys. Previous build files. It's going to clean the previous build files, or it's going to delete the previous build files. What is this, Krishna? We did not understand what you are saying. What is the previous build files? Guys, we are number of times we gonna build this code. Just imagine we going to number of times we gonna build this code. What happened that time? It's going to be number of times it's created the packages files. Number of times it's created the packages files. That time we don't need what happened. We are use the build goal. That time it's created something like packages files అవన్నిటిని క్రియేట్ చేస్తుంది అనమాట. అవేవి నాకు అవసరం లేదు, ప్రీవియస్ గా కోడ్ ఎలా ఉందో అది మళ్ళీ నాకు కావాలన్నప్పుడు యూ గోట్ యూస్ ది గోల్ లైక్ MAVEN clean. What happened that time? It's going to be ఏదైతే అంతకుముందు ప్రీవియస్ గా నువ్వు బిల్డ్ చేసావో వాట్ ఎవర్ వి డూ ది ప్రీవియస్ బిల్డ్, ఇట్స్ గోయింగ్ టు బి remove the previous build or delete the previous build. That is the life cycle. That is the one life cycle, guys. Second one, site. Second one is site. Site is a one life cycle, guys. In this life cycle, we have a goals like site goal, which means MAVEN site. What we apply in MAVEN server, build server, we apply the MVN site. MVN site, guys. MVN site. What happen if you are going to apply the MAVEN site goal? What happen? It will generate the document of source code. Source code. The code, whatever we have, the developer developing that code, guys. Okay, that's all. That's all the two life cycle. That's all the two life cycle. And most important life cycle is the third life cycle, guys. Most important life cycle is the third life cycle. Most important life cycle is the third life cycle. Okay, it's a default life cycle. The name of life cycle is default life cycle. It's very important, guys. It's very important. In default life cycle, we have multiple goals. In this life cycle. In this life cycle, we have multiple goals, guys. Multiple goals. The first goal is MVN validate. What happen if you are going to apply the MVN validate in our map build server? It's going to be check the project structure, whatever code, the structure. It's going to be check the source code structure. Source code or code structure. It's going to be check the code structure and resource file. Resource file, which means pom.xml file. Okay, and the next goal, MVN compile. MVN compile goal. It will compile the source code. And we have one more goal, MVN test. Guys. MVN test. What happen if you are going to use the MVN test goal in our source code? And our source code, what happen? It will run the unit test cases. Okay, and we have one more call, MVN package call. What happen if you're going to use the MVN package call? it will generate the package. It will generate the packages. It means artifact IDs. It will generate the packages or build artifact IDs. It will generate the packages or build artifact IDs. It's like .jar files, .var files, .er files. When we are going to use the MAVEN goal like MVN package, it's going to be create packages, guys. It's going to be create the packages. Okay. Then we have one more goal, MVN install. Again, install. Okay. What happens if you're going to use the MVN install? It stored the it also, guys, it's also what happened, it's also build the package, and whatever packages we get, that packet should be stored into local repository, MAVEN local repository. That is the thing happen. I will explain. It will store the build artifact IDs or packages for the RT IDs, artifact IDs for the packages, build artifact IDs into local server to MAVEN local repository. And we have one more call. Guys. We have one more call. MVN deploy call. What happens if you are going to use the MAVEN MVN deploy? It will store the artifact IDs. Will store the artifact IDs local. It means MAVEN local and remote repositories. That's all, guys. These are total goals in MAVEN, guys. If you understand, if you get the knowledge in these goals, you are the MAVEN build admin, guys. Okay. Here you can see what happened if you're going to use these life cycles. You can use the MAVEN deploy. What happened, guys? It's going to MVN validate and MVN compile, MVN test and MVN package. Then it's going to be MVN install. It's a step by step process, guys. If you use the MAVEN test, it's going to be whatever before we have, like MVN validate and MVN compile, and it's going to be MVN test. It's do the whole things. Okay. If you're going to use the MAVEN deploy, goal, what happened? First, it's validate. First code అనేది validate జరుగుతుంది, దాని తర్వాత కంపైల్ జరుగుతుంది, దాని తర్వాత టెస్ట్ జరుగుతుంది, దాని తర్వాత ప్యాకేజింగ్ జరుగుతుంది, దాని తర్వాత ఇన్స్టాల్ గోల్ అనేది రన్ అవుతుంది, దాని తర్వాత MAVEN deploy అనేది రన్ అవుతుంది. స్టెప్ బై స్టెప్ ప్రాసెస్ జరుగుతుంది, guys. డైరెక్ట్ గా నువ్వు you can use the MAVEN validate, it's run the MAVEN validate only. Okay, it's a స్టెప్ బై స్టెప్ గోల్ అనేది అప్లికబుల్ అవుతూ ఉంటుంది. ఓకే, ప్రతిదీ ఇంక్లూడ్ అయి ఉంటుంది, ఒక గోల్లో ప్రతిదీ ఇంక్లూడ్ అయి ఉంటుంది. ఇఫ్ యూ రన్ ది MAVEN టెస్ట్, వ్యాలిడేట్ కంపైల్ అనేది టెస్ట్ లో ఇంక్లూడ్ అయి ఉంటుంది. ఇఫ్ యూ రన్ ది ప్యాకేజ్ గోల్, వ్యాలిడేట్ కంపైల్ టెస్ట్ అనేది దీంట్లో ఆల్రెడీ డిఫాల్ట్ గా ఇంక్లూడ్ అయి ఉంటుంది అనమాట. ఓకేనా. ఇఫ్ యూ రన్ ది MAVEN ఇన్స్టాల్, above all goals also it's going to be include ఈ లైఫ్ సైకిల్స్ లో పైన ఉన్న గోల్స్ అన్నివి ఇంక్లూడ్ అయ్యి ఉంటాయి guys. ఓకేనా? If you run the MAVEN install, include this all goals. Okay, I will show you practically, don't confuse. And right now you have a one confusion. Krishna, every goal we have a some understanding, but in this install goal and deploy goal we have a one confusion, Krishna. Why? Because you are going to be build the packages and you get the artifact right is good, but you will store the artifactor into MAVEN local repository. What is this, Krishna? We don't understand. And you can come to next goal, MAVEN deploy. What happened here? If you run the MAVEN deploy, it's applicable all goals, guys. ఇవన్నీ అప్లై అయిన తర్వాత ఈ గోల్ అనేది అప్లై అవుతుంది. ఓకేనా? ఇక్కడ ఏం జరుగుతుంది? ఆర్టిఫాక్ట్ రైడ్ అనేది లోకల్లో సేవ్ అవుతుంది అండ్ రిమోట్ రిపోజిటరీలో కూడా సేవ్ అవుతుంది. కృష్ణ, వాట్ ఇస్ దిస్? వీ డోంట్ గెట్. వీ హ్యావ్ సో మచ్ ఆఫ్ కన్ఫ్యూజన్. You have that confusion, guys, or you are clarity? You have a clarity. Anyone? మీకు క్లారిటీ ఉందా, కన్ఫ్యూజన్ ఉందా? ఇప్పుడు MAVEN ఇన్స్టాల్ గోల్లో, MAVEN deploy గోల్లో. గణేష్
సార్,
యు హ్యావ్ ఎనీ కన్ఫ్యూజన్ గణేష్? MAVEN deploy, MAVEN ఇన్స్టాల్ కమాండ్ ఇచ్చినప్పుడు ఒక ప్యాకేజ్ క్రియేట్ అవుతుంది. ప్యాకేజ్ క్రియేట్ అయిన తర్వాత అది లోకల్ రిపోజిటరీలోకి వెళ్తుంది.
ఓకే.
మీకు ఏమైనా కన్ఫ్యూజన్ ఉందా? లోకల్ రిపోజిటరీ అంటే ఏంటి? యు హ్యావ్ ఎనీ కన్ఫ్యూజన్?
yes sir, one more explain sir.
Yeah, I did not explain that one, okay, because నేను ఇంకా అది చెప్పలేదు. ఓకే, నా టాపిక్, that is the reason I asked.
Okay sir.
Okay, now guys, just I'm kidding. Okay, then come to what type of repository we have in MAVEN. What type of repository we have in MAVEN? We have three types of repositories, guys. We have MAVEN, we have three type of repositories. We have three type of repositories. MVN, MAVEN repositories. MAVEN repositories. We have three type of repositories. Three types. MAVEN have the three type of repositories, guys. One was MAVEN local repository. MAVEN local repository. Just before we are discuss about, if you are using MAVEN install goal, we are store the ఏదైతే ప్యాకేజెస్ మనకి క్రియేట్ అవుతున్నాయో ఆ ప్యాకేజ్ అనేది MAVEN లోకల్ రిపోజిటరీలోకి వెళ్ళి సేవ్ అవుతుందని చెప్పేసి మనం డిస్కస్ చేసాం. ఓకే, what is the MAVEN local repository? It's a hidden directory, guys, where we are going to, which instance or which server we are install the MAVEN, it's default created. It's a default ga create అవుతుంది. MAVEN local repository అనేది default గా create అవుతుంది. It's created default. It's a which server we gonna install. We are install MAVEN. Which server we are install MAVEN? In that server it's a default path. We have default path. We can customize that path also. In that server you going to this path. That server path, I can write the path here. Is tilt. If you go to tilt slash, it's a hidden file, guys, hidden directory, because it's a very dedicated slash m2. M2 is the local repository of Maven. .m2 is the local repository of Maven, guys. .m2, and inside the .m2 we have a repository. The directory name is repository. Repository. It is the local repository. This is the path. You can find out .m2 directory. You can customize the .m2 directory using of Maven setting.xml file. Okay, you can customize that one. And if you are install the Windows, you are going to install the Windows, where it is the place is like where it's going to be placed in Windows. It's going to be placed in C. See, we have a C drive. Inside the C drive, we have a users. Inside the users, we have a .m2 repository. Just I can show you guys, because I installed the Maven in my Windows laptop. Just I can show you. If you go to C drive and go to users and go to Krish, because this is the, yeah, you can see here. This is the M2 repository. .m2. It's a, when we are going to install the Maven, it's a default created. Inside the .m2 repository, we have a repository file. In this file, we have a contain some files. I will explain, guys. Don't confuse. Okay. This is the way of, if you are going to install Maven in Windows system, this is the path you're going to open our local repository. Okay. Okay. Yeah. And what is the use of local repository? What is the use of local repository, Krishna? And my question is just when we are going to use the Maven install goal, it's generated the package, it's generated the artifact ID, and artifact ID అనేది ఒక కాపీని ఇది ఈ రిపోజిటరీలో కూడా స్టోర్ చేస్తుంది. అది ఒక యూసేజ్. అండ్ వాట్ ఈస్ ద నెక్స్ట్ యూసేజ్? ఇట్స్ లైక్ ఇఫ్ యూ గోయింగ్ టు Maven అనేది is based on, it's a Java based tool, not like that. It's a working like plugins. It's download the many plugins, guys. It's a download the many plugins. We are do some operations using of Maven. ఓకే, మనము బిల్డ్ ఆపరేషన్స్, క్లీన్ ఆపరేషన్స్ చేసినప్పుడు ఏం చేస్తుందంటే Maven అనేది ఒక Maven సెంట్రల్ రిపోజిటరీ అనేది ఒకటి ఉంటుంది. సెంట్రల్ రిపోజిటరీ నుంచి ఇది ఆటోమేటిక్గా ప్లగిన్స్ ని డౌన్లోడ్ చేసుకుంటుంది. డౌన్లోడ్ చేసుకున్న తర్వాత ప్లగ్గిన్స్ ని అప్లై చేస్తుంది అనమాట. ఏదైతే గోల్ ఇస్తామో ఆ గోల్ కి సంబంధించిన ప్లగ్గిన్స్ అన్నిటిని డౌన్లోడ్ చేసుకొని ఆ ప్లగ్గిన్స్ అన్నిటిని అప్లికబుల్ చేస్తుంది అనమాట. దెన్ ఇట్స్ గోయింగ్ టు బి వర్క్. ఓకేనా? డౌన్లోడ్ చేసుకున్న ప్లగ్గిన్స్ వేర్ ఇట్స్ గోయింగ్ టు బి హ్యాపెన్, వేర్ ఇట్స్ గోయింగ్ టు బి స్టోర్, it's going to be stored in our local repository. Download the plugins, store into local repository. This is the repository. Okay, don't confuse, guys. I will show you practically. That time you don't have any confusion. This is the use of Maven local repository, guys. This is the use of Maven local repository. Then come to Maven central repository. What is the Maven central repository? Maven, we have one more repository, Maven central repository. What is the use of Krishna? Who is maintenance MAVEN central repository. We are don't touch any MAVEN central repository, guys. We are don't touch MAVEN central repository. Manamu handle cheyemu. It's handled by MAVEN. Okay, it's handled by MAVEN or Apache. Okay, now we don't do anything. It's a MAVEN central repository. It's maintained by MAVEN. Okay, we don't do anything in MAVEN central repository. If you are going to apply some goals, we are going to apply some goals that time what happened, MAVEN ఆ గోల్స్ కి ఏవైతే ప్లగిన్స్ ఆ గోల్స్ అప్లికబుల్ చేయాలంటే మావెన్ నీడ్స్ సమ్ ప్లగిన్స్ గైస్. వాట్ దే డూ, మావెన్ ఏం చేస్తుందంటే ఫస్ట్ లోకల్ రిపోజిటరీని చెక్ చేస్తుంది. లోకల్ రిపోజిటరీని చెక్ చేసినప్పుడు లోకల్ రిపోజిటరీలో ఆ ప్లగిన్స్ లేకపోతే ఇట్స్ గోయింగ్ టు బి డౌన్లోడ్ plugins from MAVEN central repository. Okay, it's maintained by MAVEN community. It contains the large repository of commonly used library. డైలీ మనము యూజ్ చేసే గోల్స్ కి సంబంధించిన ప్లగిన్స్ అనేవి లైబ్రరీగా అది స్టోర్ చేసుకుని ఉంటుంది అన్నమాట. commonly used library. Okay. What is the central plugin? Just I can show you guys. Go to Google MAVEN central repository. You can type MAVEN central repository. Just open central repository first. This is the MAVEN central repository, guys. This is the MAVEN central repository. These all are libraries, guys. This is all our libraries. When MAVEN needs, it's going to be download these plugins. These libraries, it's going to be plugins. Okay. Don't confuse, guys. Don't confuse. It's very use. It is the MAVEN central repository URL. MAVEN central repository URL. We don't use this URL. We don't open this and all. Okay, it's automatically do MAVEN. Okay, and third one, remote repository. Remote repository is nothing but, guys, it means it's some companies maintain remote repositories. Mostly companies are not maintained remote repository. They can based on central repository నే యూస్ చేస్తాయి. రిమోట్ రిపోజిటరీని ఇప్పుడు యూస్ చేయవు, guys. రిమోట్ రిపోజిటరీని ఇప్పుడు యూస్ చేయవు. It's our company maintained. Then Krishna, you were saying something like MAVEN install goal. If you are going to use the MAVEN install goal, the package అనేది లోకల్ రిపోజిటరీలోకి వెళ్తుంది అని చెప్పావు. గుడ్, లోకల్ రిపోజిటరీకి వెళ్ళింది. దెన్ MAVEN డిప్లాయ్ చేసినప్పుడు అది లోకల్ రిపోజిటరీలోను రిమోట్ రిపోజిటరీలోను అన్నావు. ఇక్కడ రిమోట్ రిపోజిటరీ అంటే ఏంటి అనేది మీకు ఒక డౌట్ రావచ్చు, గైస్. స్టార్టింగ్ క్లాస్ నేను మీకు కోడ్ చెప్పేటప్పుడు ఒకటి చెప్పాను. వాట్ వి సే నెక్సస్. వీఆర్ నెక్సస్ టూల్ అనేది ఒకటి యూజ్ చేస్తాం, గైస్, ఫర్ ఏదైతే మనకి ఆర్టిఫాక్ట్ ఐడీస్ క్రియేట్ అవుతాయో, ఏదైతే ప్యాకేజెస్ మనకి క్రియేట్ అవుతాయో ఆ ప్యాకేజెస్ ని మనము నెక్సస్ రిపోజిటరీలో స్టోర్ చేసుకుంటాం. లైక్ గిట్ హబ్ లో మనం కోడ్ ని ఎలా స్టోర్ చేస్తామో, we are storing the Nexus repository. If you are give this goal, it's automatically store the packages అనేవి ఆటోమేటిక్ గా నెక్సస్ రిపోజిటరీలోకి స్టోర్ అయిపోతాయి. అంతే, అంతకు మించి ఇంకేం లేదు guys. అంతకు మించి ఇంకేం లేదు. నెక్సస్ అనేది జస్ట్ ఒక రిపోజిటరీ టూల్ అనమాట. దట్ ఈస్ ద థింగ్. ఓకే, many companies use many repositories tools like Azure లో కూడా ఉన్నాయి. Azure is have the artifact ID store. Okay, if you give, we can give the settings.xml ఫైల్ ఉంది కదా maven ఇన్స్టాల్ చేసినప్పుడు మనకి డైరెక్టరీస్ లో settings.xml ఫైల్ ఉంది కదా, కాన్ఫ్ డైరెక్టరీలో settings.xml లో మనము వాటి యొక్క క్రెడెన్షియల్స్ ని మెన్షన్ చేయడం జరుగుతుంది గైస్. క్రెడెన్షియల్స్ ని మనము ఇక్కడ స్టోర్ చేయడం జరుగుతుంది. స్టోర్ చేసినాము, దెన్ యూ కెన్ గో టు maven. If you give the maven deploy goals, it's going to automatically store into remote repository. Other than it's nothing. Okay, yeah guys, ఎనీ డౌట్స్ గైస్? ఇక్కడ దాకా maven గోల్స్ కానీ మీకు ఏమైనా డౌట్ ఉందా? రిపోజిటరీ సిస్టమ్స్ కానీ ఏమైనా, if you have any confusion, please let me know guys. Please, if you don't have any confusion, then we go to practical side. We gonna practical side. Okay, thank you. What is the server? We install the maven. Yeah, this is the maven batch 3 server. We need to start this server. Yeah, start instance. It's pending mode. Yeah, it's running. Just I can filter which instances are running. Just I can filter guys. Just I can view the running here. Right now only one we have running. I can get the details, copy the public IP and open putty account, put it to and paste the public IP will be appearance. Port 16. Okay, color, use system color. Connection, I can give the 1, because if you give the 0, if you have the 0, it's going to be turned off quickly. Okay, if you give the any number guys, if you give the any number, don't should be 0. That is the thing happen. Go to authentication, give the your key. Yeah, I can open login as a EC2-user. What happened? Don't happen guys. It's a batch 3. Yeah, good.
సార్ నాకు నేను కూడా ఎట్లాగే అది ఇన్స్టెన్స్ లాంచ్ చేశాను సార్, సేమ్ ప్రాబ్లం ఎట్లాగే చెప్పింది సార్.
I think you are doing some mistake.
ఓకే,
I'm gonna change something again. I do some mistake. I think I forgot some configuration. Authentication, go to browser. I can use the patch 2 man. That is the reason. Go to desktop, go to patch 3. Yeah, right now it's work. Okay. Login as a EC2-user. Yeah, you can see. Ganesh,
సార్.
I do some mistake. That is the reason I did not get.
ఓకే సార్.
Go to root user, go to /path. Yeah, just we can check the version, MVN -- version. Maven is there or not there? Yeah, this Maven is there. Maven is there. Good. Then Krishna, you are saying something like we have a local repository in this path. Is there or not there? Just we're gonna check this, guys. This path, we're gonna check that path. Go to tilt, go to tilt, cd, give the tilt symbol, and give the ls. It's a hidden directory, that is the reason. I think it's not there. Go to ls -a. You can see, guys, there is a any .m2 directory is there. .m2 directory is there or not? Anyone? Anyone? This is the path. Whatever path we have explained previous, this is the path. ఈ path లో మనకి .m2 డైరెక్టరీ ఉందా లేదా? Guys, are you there or are you sleeping?
Sir, no, sir.
No. Yeah. Why? Krishna, before you were telling, like you were explaining, like the MAVEN local repository is there in this path only, but not there. Why? Why? Because we don't ఇప్పుడు దాకా మనం ఎటువంటి ఆపరేషన్ మ్యావెన్ మీద ఎటువంటి ఆపరేషన్స్ చేయలేదు కాబట్టి, ఓకేనా, ఇంకా అది క్రియేట్ అవ్వలేదు. గైస్, ఇఫ్ యు ఆర్ డూయింగ్ సమ్, if you are going to apply some goals and all, it's going to be created automatically or default. Okay, just I can create one directory in right now I am in /path. I can create one directory mkdir maven. You can create any name, guys. This is not a restriction. You have to create any name. Just for our go to the directory maven directory. Inside is nothing, guys. Inside is nothing. Yeah. Right now developer developing the code, and they push the code into GitHub repository. Guys, they push the code into GitHub repository. Then they can raise a one ticket to DevOps engineer. What is the ticket is? Yeah, I completed code, Krishna. Please, you're gonna clean that code. You're gonna build that code. You can do anything. Okay, I can completed my code. They can give the message. Then DevOps engineer, what we do? We clone that code from GitHub repository. A code అనేది మనం clone చేసుకున్నాము. What is the code? I can write here pom.xml. pom.xml. What is the code? Before we can see that code. Yeah, this is the code. This is the developer developing the code. You can copy this one, copy, and go to our website, go to our instance, and you can paste here, guys. Yeah, you can paste here. You can see some different colors because it's a .xml file. It's a .xml file. That is the reason. It's going to be extension like .xml. Okay, that is the reason we get the different colors. You can see here it's a jar package. If you are going to build this code, we get the jar package. Okay, then we can save this file. Yeah, right now we get the code from GitHub server. Just imagine we get the code from GitHub server. The code file is going to be pom.xml. Yeah, then we need to apply the maven goals. Okay, what is the first goal we need to apply? Guys? Anyone? Any goal we can apply. Just what is the your interest to apply? Anyone? ఏ goal apply చేద్దాం? We can apply the clean goal. Guys. What happened? We can see that. Okay, we can apply the right now maven clean goal. Go to our server. Yeah, this is the maven server. In this instance we have the developer developing the pom.xml file is there. Then we can use the goal is mvn clean. We can apply. Yeah, you can check here. This is scanning the project. It means starting the project, and you can see here it's downloading something like it's a downloading something. What it downloading, guys? What it's downloading? You can see concentration here. Put the concentration here. What is this name? HTTPS repos dot maven dot apache dot org. What is this? What is this, Krishna? It's a central repository. It's a central repository URL, guys. What happened? It go to central repository. Maven అనేది central repository కి Maven central repository connect అయింది. Central repository కి connect అయిన తర్వాత what type of plugins they need, ఆ plugins అన్నిటిని డౌన్లోడ్ చేసుకునింది, guys. ఆ plugins అన్నిటిని డౌన్లోడ్ చేసుకునింది. You can see here. You can see plugins. It's a plugins. It's a downloading plugins. ఓకేనా? దీన్ని క్లీన్ చేయడానికి ఏవైతే ప్లగ్గిన్స్ అవసరం ఉన్నాయో ఆ ప్లగ్గిన్స్ అన్నిటిని ఇది డౌన్లోడ్ చేసుకుని ఉందన్నమాట. మావెన్ క్లీన్ ప్లగ్ఇన్. ఓకే, మావెన్ క్లీన్ ప్లగ్ఇన్. వాట్ హ్యాపెన్? బిల్డ్ ఈస్ సక్సెస్. వాట్ హ్యాపెన్? బిల్డ్ ఈస్ సక్సెస్, గైస్. ఇట్స్ మీన్స్ వాట్ ఎవర్ గోల్ వి పాస్ దట్ గోల్, ఇట్స్ గోయింగ్ టు బి సక్సెస్ఫుల్లీ గోల్ అనేది సక్సెస్ఫుల్లీగా వర్క్ అయింది. Just right now you can apply same goal. Right now you can see we did not see this downloading pop-ups, the downloading lines here. We did not see right now. Just we can see only start the project and we get the build success. Why? Because it's download the plugins. It's a download the plugins and store into their local repository, and they store into their local repository. Next time we are using same goal in same code. Then they can use that plugins. Then they can use the plugins from local repository. That is the reason. ఇంకోసారి ఇది డౌన్లోడ్ చేసుకోవడం అవసరం లేదు కాబట్టి that is the reason, guys. It did not download. Okay, guys, any confusion right now? ఫస్ట్ టైం ఏం జరిగింది, గైస్? ఫస్ట్ టైం మన దాంట్లో మన లోకల్ రిపోజిటరీ ఏదైతే ఉందో దాని లోపల ప్లగ్గిన్స్ లేవు కాబట్టి, ఏదైతే మనం అప్లై చేసామో ఆ గోల్ కి సంబంధించిన ప్లగ్గిన్స్ లేవు కాబట్టి ఆ ప్లగ్గిన్స్ అన్నిటిని ఇది డౌన్లోడ్ చేసుకునేది. ఎక్కడి నుంచి డౌన్లోడ్ చేసుకునింది? సెంట్రల్ రిపోజిటరీ నుంచి డౌన్లోడ్ చేసుకునేది అనమాట. సెంట్రల్ రిపోజిటరీ. ఐ కెన్ కాపీ దిస్ వన్. You can go to Google. You can paste here. You can see index of Maven 2. It's a central repository. You can see it's a central repository. ఇక్కడ నుంచి Maven అనేది డౌన్లోడ్ చేసుకునింది. ఫస్ట్ ఆ ప్లగ్గిన్స్ లేవు కాబట్టి ఇది డౌన్లోడ్ చేసుకునింది. డౌన్లోడ్ చేసుకున్న తర్వాత అది క్లీన్ చేయడం స్టార్ట్ చేసింది. క్లీన్ అనేది సక్సెస్ఫుల్ గా కంప్లీట్ అయింది కాబట్టి whatever we pass the goal, it's going to be build is success. Whatever the success, it's given this syntax line, build is success. Okay, yeah. Right now go to previous path. ఏదైతే మనము ఇందాక వెళ్ళామో ఆ path కి వెళ్దాం. cd tilt and see the hidden files. ls-a. You can see right now we have a .m2 directory. It's created. Ganesh, are you there, Ganesh?
Yeah, sir.
Yeah. You can observe what happened. .m2 directory is there. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Thank you. Any confusion, Ganesh? Any confusion, Ekeshwari, right now?
No, sir.
Yeah. Ekeshwari, you?
No, Krishna.
Any confusion, please let me know. I will explain. Okay. Yeah, the time is also completed, but we can give one more type of codes. cd/ go to the code path, Maven directory. It's in Maven directory. There is we have a code. The developer developing the code. Yeah, we have a few goals is there, guys. Tomorrow class we can explain all goals. Okay. then that's all in MAVEN, because this is the MAVEN. Very very easy guys. If you are understanding, if you are going to understanding goals nature, if you are understanding goals nature, it's almost completed. MAVEN is completed. Okay, right now you can understand .m2 repository, and you know the central repository, what is the central repository and what is the use of central repository. And tomorrow class we can see the local repository also, .m2 repository also. We can use this code, we can use this code. The package is going to be stored in this repository also, this repository. Okay, I will show you guys, I will show you. If you have interest, you have interest, you can apply the all goals, you can apply the all goals, you can apply the all goals. Tomorrow class I can apply, but if you have interest in if you have time being, you can apply the all goals. Okay, yeah. Any confusion guys, any confusion? If you have any confusion, please let me know. Please guys, please let me know. Yeah, Ganesh, you have any confusion, Ganesh?
నో సార్, నేను ఒకసారి ప్రాక్టీస్ చేసిన తర్వాత మీకు ఏమైనా ఉంటే చెప్తాను సార్.
Yeah, thank you Ganesh. Please practice, Ganesh.
ఓకే సార్.
Yeah. Yeah. And yeah, thank you Ganesh, thank you for joining. Please if you don't have any queries, please cut the call.
ఓకే సార్, థ్యాంక్ యూ సార్, బాయ్ సార్.
Yeah, bye. Yeah, Ekeshwari.
Krishna.
Yeah, tell me Ekeshwari.
No Krishna, no doubts.
Okay, ప్రాక్టీస్ అంతా అయిపోయిందా Ekeshwari?
ఇంకా అయిపోయింది కృష్ణ, ఇంకా అవుతూ ఉంది, కొన్ని వీడియోస్ ఇంకా అలానే ఉండిపోయినాయి.
ఓకే అంతే. వేర్ యు ఆర్ ఇన్ రైట్ నౌ?
ఇంకా నేను యాక్చువల్లీ ఒక గిట్లోనే కొన్ని ఉన్నాయన్నమాట. లాస్ట్ 3 వీడియోస్ నేను ప్రాక్టీస్ చేయలేదు యాక్చువల్గా. సో ఒకసారి చేసుకోవాలి. ఇంకా MAVEN ఏమో అర్థమైంది, ప్రాబ్లం ఏం లేదు. స్లాష్ పాత్ ని మనము నువ్వు నెగోషియన్ అనే దీంతో కన్సిడర్ చేస్తామా ఏంటి? నెగోషియన్ అనే కమాండ్ యూజ్ చేసావు కదా నువ్వు ఇందాక, లైక్
నెగోషియన్
ఎస్కేప్ కింద ఉంటది కదా, సో అది యూజ్ చేసావు కదా.
టెల్ట్.
There
is a one path in Linux. It's a root path. We call the root path. I can show you.
యాక్చువల్లీ మనము లినక్స్ లో స్లాష్ యూజ్ చేసాం కదా, అది రూట్ పాత్ అనేసి చెప్పారు అప్పుడు.
Slash is a slash path and root path. Both are same. You're going to give the cd root. It's not what. If you give the cd telt, it's a telt.
ఓకే, సో MAVEN లో ఇది వర్క్ అవుతుంది, స్లాష్ వర్క్ చేయదు అనేసా? స్లాష్ కూడా వర్క్ అవుతుంది కదా.
స్లాష్ ఏంటి నాకు అర్థం కాలా, మీకు ఎక్కడ కన్ఫ్యూషన్ ఉందో నాకు అర్థం కావట్లేదు. This slash is different. Okay, slash is nothing but we are in which type of user. Like we are in root user, you get this slash here.
Yes.
What type of slash you are asking? This slash?
Yeah, this one only.
Okay, sorry, I am thinking like this thing.
Hash, that is hash, right?
Yeah, I know. Sorry. Yeah. This is the one path. This is a slash path. This is the slash path. This is the telt path. Okay, don't confuse. This is the slash path and this is the telt path. And Linux lo endante Linux lo ఏవైనా డెడికేటెడ్ డైరెక్టరీస్, డెడికేటెడ్ ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్, ఓకేనా, డెడికేటెడ్ ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్, సెక్యూరిటీస్ ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్స్, ఏమైనా కాన్ఫిగరేషన్ థింగ్స్, ఏమైనా డైరెక్టరీస్ ఉంటే అవన్నీ ఈ పాత్ లో హిడెన్ లో ఉంటాయి అన్నమాట. ఓకేనా, టెల్ట్ పాత్ లో హిడెన్ లో ఉంటాయి.
ఓకే,
యూ కెన్ గివ్ ది LS-A. ఇవన్నీ చాలా వరకు ఏదైతే ఈ ఫైల్స్ ఉన్నాయో, ఈ ఫైల్స్ కానీ ఈ డైరెక్టరీస్ కానీ, ఇవన్నీ మన యొక్క లైనక్స్ ఇన్స్టెన్స్ యొక్క వెరీ వెరీ డెడికేటెడ్, వెరీ వెరీ సెక్యూరిటీస్ ఫైల్స్ అండ్ డైరెక్టరీస్. ఓకే, ఇప్పుడు MAVEN.m2 అనేది ఇట్స్ వెరీ వెరీ డెడికేటెడ్ థింగ్ బికాస్ ఇట్స్ అవర్ లోకల్